Hey y'all, my name is Tania. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. I talk about a whole lot of things that God wants me to talk about. I'm thankful for you viewing this video. I'm glad that you found this video. Leave a comment, subscribe if you haven't. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I love you, I love you, I love you. So let's get right into it. So, as by the title, you know, I've dealt with domestic violence, and I don't really talk about this, but today is the day, so God give me the strength. But it's really about that time to bring awareness to how these narcissists will be a victim, have you be a victim of domestic violence. Okay, so long story short, if you haven't seen my other videos, I explain how I met this narcissist. You know, me running from this narcissist right now, me basically having to block this narcissist out of my life because he is very abusive, he is very domestic. Okay, so can't do this. Okay, yes I can. So basically, this narcissist had a lot of problems with their friends. And that was already a sign for me to know that this person can't even get along with their own friends. And they're always bickering and fighting with their friends. I know we have disagreements with friends, but like the people that you're with every single day, if you guys are going to be fighting and I'm going to be your punching bag because you're getting into it with your friends, what is this, right? So that's exactly what was happening. All I remember is it was the day before Christmas, and I cannot believe that the devil tried me. So it was the day before Christmas. My kids was at my grandmother's house, and it was just me and him. Now, luckily the kids weren't around because he had a very bad attitude that day. We ended up seeing somebody at the gas station, and it was like an old friend of mine, and he said that he knew her. So he was like, I'm about to go say something to her. I said, oh, me and her are not cool anymore. Like, we were almost like best friends, and don't say anything to her. I'm like, because what would that look like? She was with her boyfriend. He said, man, that's the homegirl. I'm about to say something to her. I said, that is not your homegirl. You don't even know her like that. And so he goes, yes, it is. So he just didn't care about what I said. He went over to talk to her. Her boyfriend was pumping her gas. Mind you, I was pumping my own gas, and that's why I feel so stupid to say this, but it's okay because I was so dumb. I'm usually like an independent woman, so nowadays, you know, if I don't do what I feel like a man should do. Even if you're a friend and you're a man, no, I'm not doing that. You are, right? And if you say no, okay, yeah, but I don't just now, because of this narcissistic situation, I don't just go for anything. I get exactly what I deserve now. So he was talking to her in the window, and she was in the window just talking to him, looking back at me like, oh, you know, you're with Tania, like, what the heck? Like, and he's like, yeah, what's up? I want to congratulate you on your success and da-da-da, just whatever she had going on. So I'm just looking at him like, So I said something about it when he came back. I said, that was so disrespectful. Now, mind you, from my last video, he already had a problem with me even saying anything to his friends and all of these things. So, like, for you to go to somebody who's not my friend was weird. And so he was like, man, you tripping, you tripping. So he kind of like had like a little attitude because I said something. So we weren't talking for like an hour. And so then when we got in the house, he was just on his phone. And of course, I was like, why are you on your phone? You know, we need to be spending quality time. It's Christmas Eve. Da-da-da. So he's like, the homie is about to come pick me up anyway, you know? So what's the address to this place? And I just looked at him like, I'll give you the address. And so 1 minute, 2 minutes went by, whatever. And he was like, what's the address? I said, I'm about to give it to you right now. So he was like, you taking too long. Da, 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 da. Just start arguing. I'm like, be quiet. Like, calm down. Like, I don't want my neighbors to hear. He's like, I don't give a F about these neighbors. Da, 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 da. Just start going ballistic, right? So then he walks up to me like, you know what, BITCH, like, I don't got to deal with this. Give me the effing address. Charge towards my neck. Next thing you know, we're fighting. So I'm basically trying to get him up off of me, right? So all I remember is tumbling and rolling. Now we're on the bed. So now we're on the bed. He's hitting me all in my stomach. He's hitting me in my face. Then he just get real mad and just start dragging me across the room from corner to corner to corner to corner. I couldn't even get no breath at this point. Like, I couldn't even hit back or nothing. Like, I'm just dazed. So now I'm pinned up against the wall, and he has me by my neck. And he's like, I'll kill you. Shut up. I'm tired of you talking. You talk too much. Da, 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 da. So he's choking me. I really couldn't breathe. So I stopped trying to resist me getting choked. And I just let him. And I'm like, maybe I could breathe if I just let him choke me. But in my head, I'm like, God, please stop him. God, please stop him. Mind you, I felt like I was underwater. You ever been underwater and you felt like you were about to drown? Like you felt like there was no no airway. And so I was just like, what the heck is this? Because it came unexpected and he didn't stop. And so that's what I was afraid of. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, oh, I'm going to accidentally die. Like I was thinking of the movie Dorothy Dandridge where he killed her by choking her. So I'm in my head praying, and I'm like, Jesus, please, Jesus, please. All I kept saying was, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Because at this point, I'm like, I need to call out to Jesus because I'm saying, God, help me. It won't work. I don't know if God is about to wait to the very last minute, but I just kept the faith, and I said, Jesus, help me, please. Next thing you know, he released my neck. Soon as he released my neck, I'm like, on the floor. So he's going like this, like panicking, pacing from wall to wall in the room, and he's like, you know what, I'm just about to leave. F you. I need some money though. Give me some money. So I'm like, the money is inside my purse. Just take everything that I have. Just leave out my life. He took everything I had too, and he walked out with, I think I had like $200. He walked out, and he called me like probably like 10-15 minutes later, after he was hitting the blunt, feeling better. He like, we need to talk. And I was like, no, we're not going to talk. He like, no, we need to talk. I said, no, we're not going to talk. So after that, I just looked at him. First of all, I was scared of him. And so by me being scared of him, I just was like, what am I going to do now? Like, you know, he know where I stay. He knows my number. He know where I be at. And it got crazy. So I'm going to get into those stories too. I'm just, you know, it's so much to this narcissist. I can't believe I even dealt with it this long. But the reason why I'm talking about these things is because it happens. It really happens. Like these things, like where some girls is like, oh no, I couldn't deal with that. But when you're in it, you're dealing with it and you can't even believe it. So you don't really do nothing about it. And sometimes you're scared, because I was really scared after that. And I've never been scared of no guy like that. Like, I'm used to, like he said, you talk too much. I'm used to speaking my mind, saying what I got to say. He's like, look at me itching. The devil is a lie. He's like, I was scared. So he's like, you ain't gonna go nowhere. Like, I wish you would. Like, I'll kill whoever you talking to. Like, period. I'll kill you and him. So I was just like, this is just crazy. So, of course, my Christmas was me replaying back over and over what happened. Me being afraid. Me not knowing what to do. Him saying he's sorry. Him saying he just blacked out. He didn't know why he did it. And then he finally said, you know what? I did it because of how you were talking to me and what you wasn't doing. You wasn't listening. So because I wasn't submitting to him, he felt like he could put his hands on me. Once I allowed that, it didn't stop. It happened again. And again and again and again. So it's going to keep happening as long as you deal with this narcissist that just doesn't get it. Like, at this point, if I just would have left right then and right there, I wouldn't have had 3 kids by him. Because that happened, and then I had 3 kids. Mind you, my kids, I have 3 kids under 3. My youngest kid by him is 10 months. So when this first happened, I didn't know I was going to have 3 more kids. And then it's like I had 3 kids in 2 years. And the pandemic, it had just hit. It was about to hit like in a few more months. And so I couldn't believe that he put his hands on me after he did all of that, and then just came out and said, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I only did it because of you. Still blamed me. He still never took accountability of his actions. He still didn't say, I shouldn't have did that. He just was like, I blacked out. It was your fault. Maybe you shouldn't talk to me like that. That's how narcissists will do. They don't see it. They don't see nobody but them. They don't see what they do wrong. Nothing. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So that was my domestic. The devil is a liar. So that was my domestic violence situation, right? I'm just going to keep it going. And that was me basically knowing who he was, but by not making an act to it, it kept going. It is not going to stop unless you cut everything loose. Nobody's going to change unless you teach them, hey, I'm not dealing with you, so you have to change now. And I later on found out that I'll talk about that in the next video. And mind you, I'm going to be dropping videos every single day so we could dig deep into this story. It was a series of things that happened. And I lost myself. I really did. I really did. I lost myself. I'm just now getting everything back that I lost. And my sanity back. 1 year ago, I got my sanity back. And now he's trying to come in again. So we will see how he's going to act now with the new mentality that I have. I don't have no intentions on going back and forth, tit for tat, playing with this man. No. But how I have to go about it is my actions as well. I can't just sit here and say, I'm going to run forever. No, I have to do different things. So, I told you guys it's hard for me. And it's you know, I am holding back tears. Because I used to be crying every night. I didn't know how to get out of it. I thought, you know, that I was gonna die. I used to have visions like, Tania, he's gonna kill you. But by the grace of God, I got away. Some way, somehow, with having children. And I will talk about that too, like how every time I got pregnant, what I would do to protect myself and to save myself. So thank you guys for listening to this video. Feel free to comment, of course. I will be answering anything that you guys say. And thank God, you know, that we're here today. Getting delivered, getting healing, getting understanding, listening to each other's stories and testimonies so that we can continue our life, because you know we deserve the best. You know the devil is a lie. Yes, he is. So I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.